Hi Collective, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna start with a dream. I had a dream last night and there I was on some steps and men were looking and they were they were like, there's Adiwali's wife. And I looked at all of them and I think they all know they're laying now. If you think I'm like James Magia that's gonna be sloshing you lot behind his back, you got nothing coming. So then it turned into a room. I'm in this room with a crowd of people and he comes in this suit. And then he says, "Where's my wife?" And before the girl turned around and said to the boy, "Yo, go sit down and tell me where you been about. Where's my wife?" She starts hugging him. They both hug each other. And they both said, "I miss you." And they kissed and I woke up. I woke up laughing. I said, "And you got me on YouTube cussing at the man telling him about his brass. And you're saying, I miss you." Yo, listen, I was laughing to myself this morning, you know. I said, what type of thing? Listen, you got me on YouTube cussing at the man about his community piece. And you're saying, I miss you too. Listen, them two need to get out of my life now. Once you find your soulmate, it's like no matter what you do, as flesh egos, the soul, the inspiration, because that's the power of love, isn't it? It's the lesson of power. Love. But it starts from self first, your intuition. Because that's the power, that's the lesson of power, is your intuition. Okay? That's the element of fire, the soul. Okay, let's practice our intuition. Hey, Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay, you saw me shuffle that. All right, you could be an Aquarius person. Okay, or you could be in your thoughts. Into me, I know. Because into me, I know thyself. All right, it's all about knowing thyself. Okay, and doing your spiritual journey. You could be a very artistic person, very charitable person. Because Aquarius is all about like-minded people. Okay, for Aquariuses, they like that group. They like groupies. They like to get their ideas out. They like joint activities. Okay. They like the humanitarian era. They're about the imagination. Okay. Because now we're looking at maybe the Aquarius planet. Okay. Because now we're looking at peace. Someone's very serious when it comes to maybe spirituality. Because now we're looking at Neptune. I mean Uranus. Aquarius and Uranus. All right. Because Aquarius rules Uranus. And it's funny how Aquarius and Uranus is in my hand. Is ruled by House 11, all right? Because House 11 is about joint activities, about group expressions. It's about that social life, you know. So we look at expansion when it comes to your inner individuality, all right? That's all about the Aquarius and Uranus. And it's funny, I've got Aquarius and Uranus in my hand. So we're looking at our own individuality. We're looking at for our uniqueness from the intuition. Okay, so we can co-create with the universe from your creations. Okay, from your spiritual gifts. You're probably thinking of expression, all right, from your inspiration. You're going to make some breakthroughs from your creativity. Okay, just walk in love, talk in truth, and keep correcting your flaws to make your breakthroughs through society's structure. You could be looking at a structure at the moment when it comes to how to be more independent and more original. All right. So we've got two colors in our hands. We've got blue, we've got green. Okay, we're going to practice our intuition. Okay, what color comes to your mind first? All right, is it green or is it blue? Okay, so we're going to shaky. So you could be a Aquarius person. We're in the era collective of into me and am. All right, because into me I know. All right, because into me I know, because I know thyself. When it comes to spirituality, it's all about knowing thyself. Okay. All right. We're looking at each signs of our planets so we can excel, right, in that energy to be pure. Okay. Because we're looking for the levels of perfectionism from within. You can't be perfect outside yourself if you start cutting up yourself and going to surgeons to do your nose, your mouth, your ears, and all that. Everyone starts looking the same. They went to the same surgeon. No, we're looking at trying to be more individual. Okay. So we're looking at the energies of the planets to keep us in that positivity. All right. So we don't always clash with the opposites. Okay. So now we're looking at maybe someone's falling and someone's in dishonor. Okay. So now we're looking at our colors. The planets represents our psychological drives, all right? So maybe someone has a psychological urge to go into the Uranus to find their own individuality, okay? We're looking at the fundamental aspects, okay, of your personality, because remember the soul is the light, the love, the peace, the joy, and the personality, okay, is somewhere where, you know, you've got your personality, you know, it's developed from outside impacts, all right? So your personality can be like a business, a nation, a country, okay? So we're looking at inside and outside impacts, all right? Ooh, you can think about blue, all right? We're looking at our own inner personal purpose. So now you could be thinking about a Leo person. We look at the sun, the soul, all right? We look at the sun in Uranus, when it comes to Aquarius and Uranus. We're looking at the sun, the soul, okay? It could be a Leo person. You look at your own inner personal drive, your own personal purpose. So if you've got the blue right, okay, we're on the right pathway to practice our intuition, all right, to understand the fundamental aspects of our personality, all right? Because the soul of the self is the light, the love, and it's got all your spiritual gifts. But unfortunately, our personalities, all right, has impact from outside and inside impacts, all right? So we're looking at our personality, okay, can be drawn from politics, economics, sociology, social impacts, law, technology, and that can mold our personality into characters of sorrow, envy, jealous, get what I mean? Stuff like that makes us more into that lack of responsibility, lack of accountability, because we're stuck in fear and obstruction because of outside impacts or inside impacts that's mold our personality. So what we're trying to do, we're trying to get the personality to drive, all right, towards the soul, okay, to bring them both together, all right. So now we're looking at the houses, all right, of our positions where the planet shows, okay, where our consciousness is focused, okay, and that's where the action is. So now we're looking at the signs of the planet, okay, is where our will is to indicate the energy, because we are energy, okay. We all go through the same things, all right, but we all deal with things differently. So now we're working through the personality of the planetaries, okay, to work with us, because the universe works with us, all right, because this is a universe. It's called university. So you just write down all your flaws and just graduate from it, okay? So you can go through the knowledge of the planets and the nature nurture, because nature is our role model, isn't it? And it will give us the most essential part of our astrology, all right? Because we're going back to Egyptology, okay? All right? So we look at Egyptology, we look at the inner personal purpose. You could be a fire sign person. Look at the purpose, look at your own inner drive, look at the energy. I had a dream about a fire sign last night, Mr. Adiwale, in your body. I miss you too, babe. We look at the energy, all right? So remember, write your dreams down when you wake up, all right, and study, okay? Because before you want to take any of my readings, remember, don't let it force, okay? Take it from your intuition. What's not for you on this table, leave it. All right, let it resonate, because you're looking for the source of your own will, all right, to bring your own self-motivation, your own confidence, your own strength, to find what? Your own individuality, so you can co-create with the universe, because you are creators, all right? So the next color we're going through is green. We're just going to see what green has to say, because we're looking at the Pisces. We're looking at our intuition, all right, because now we're in the Pisces energy. Into me, all right, I know Aquarius, okay, because into me, I know thyself. Why? Because I care. We care, I care, you care, we care. So when you care for yourself, all right, have that relationship with yourself first, all right, so you can have a healthy relationship outside of yourself. So you're managing your emotions, okay, so you can identify your intuition, Okay, so you can be maybe a photographer, a healer, a director. You could be an artist, a gardener, okay? Or you could be into computers. You could be into astrology, all right? Or you could be into acting, teaching. So now we're teaching each other, okay? Because we're all wise, the wise men, the three wise men, earth, heaven, and us. The three wise men will go through our dreams. You could be a very humble person, okay? We're looking at spirituality, okay? But someone was very careless. So we're looking at how we can care for ourselves after someone did not care for you, maybe. You've got to care for yourself first, okay? So we're looking at our first card. We're looking at... we're looking at the sun. We're looking at our own personal purpose collective. We're looking at our own inner drive, all right? We're looking at self-motivation, okay? Can we see? All right, let's get it up a bit. Let's get it up a bit. There we go. So we're looking at our own personal purpose. Have I got enough room for the other cards? I don't think I have, my darlings. Okay, let's dry this up a little bit. Sorry, my lovelies, you can pause it and put it up a bit. You know, I will learn how to do my productions properly, but I'm learning as I go. And that's what we're doing. We're learning as we go because we're gaining the respect, okay, from the creation. So that's what we're looking for, the creation of gaining that respect from the soul of the self, because it's bringing about the light of the life, all right? So we're looking at the light of the life, or you're looking at light or life. We want to balance the two. So someone is maybe a fire sign person, but you look at your own spirituality. You look at your own maybe personal purpose, all right? Okay, now you're in the energy, all right? We've got energy, okay, that's the soul, all right? So look at a fire sign person. We're looking at maybe you being very confident, collective. You're looking at maybe being very self-actualization, okay? Because now we're looking at maybe a love affair, or you're looking at your romance attachments, okay? So you can have a healthy relationship outside of yourself, all right? You could be an artist, all right? Okay, or you could be into just being a leader, okay? That's fire signs, all right? So maybe you're in that creation of the soul of the self, using your intuition. Someone's very humble, okay? You could be a poet, you could be a director, okay? And you're directing yourself because someone's looking at the creation of cherish. Someone's gaining their respect for or from the joy of love, okay? So maybe there's a Leo person, or someone is in love, all right, with the soul of the self, okay? So now we're gaining love. Someone's loving someone's energy, all right? I'm looking at someone very charming, someone very artistic. I'm looking at someone very beautiful. And it seems like they're on their way to... Someone's using or believing. Someone's the creation of cherish. You look at your beliefs, maybe when it comes to a Taurus person. Someone's looking at the beliefs when it comes to the values, the feelings, maybe with self-worth. We're looking at maybe someone's talent when it comes to maybe someone's social prestige, okay? We're looking at maybe someone's cultural background. Someone seems to be very possessive when it comes to security earnings, okay? Because now someone's belief, okay? We're looking at the cost of someone's cherishing and it's money. So now someone's using the most direct way, okay, to have someone's energy. Someone loves someone's energy. Because now looking at expanding. Someone was looking for a personal expansion, a Taurus person, all right, through unrequited love with a Leo person. So now we're looking at gaining respect, okay, for or from, because they were enjoying the cost of the blessings, all right, of a personal expansion when it comes to they weren't being realistic. Someone's very concerned, maybe about a Leo person, okay? Someone's very concerned because now things are starting to highlight when it comes to someone's maybe the charms of the art of the fart, when it comes to beauty. Someone was being very direct about someone's fortune, okay? Because now you're looking at expansion. Someone was looking for a personal expansion. It's been very highlighted now. And someone's very concerned. And they're saying you must not wait before you can highlight something when it comes to maybe the way someone's loving, when it comes to a Taurus person, when it comes to personal expansion. Someone looks very angry because now you're looking at there's life after death issues. They're looking at a Black Widow. Someone's getting their power back or someone's being used for their power. Yeah. Someone's using other people's resources when it comes to the 8th house. Someone's got a secret. Someone's using secret rituals, all right, to loosen up someone's energy when it comes to the Leo person. There seems to be a Leo taking his power back, okay, because someone's looking for sexual activity to share someone's assets when it comes to finances. Someone was looking for someone's will. Yeah, and they use charms. And you know what, yeah? You know female bullies, I think they come with kindness. And you never ever know a female bully until you planted a whole foundation. Because they use charms, innit? So this could be a vampire energy. Alright? So now we're looking at a Jezebel. They came with charms in the arms, innit? And they came with many secrets when it comes to the 8th house with a Leo person. Now someone's been illuminated. Yeah, because someone was trying to gain something from a Leo person. So now we're looking at the way somebody was using someone's resources. Because now we're looking at life or death for a Leo person when it comes to loving a Taurus person. Because now we're looking at their relationship. When it comes to the beauty of using someone's power. Somebody was misusing their power. So now we're looking at justice when it comes to Libra. There seems to be a legal situation when it comes to Libra. There was an imbalance, alright, meant to having a relationship with a Taurus person, alright, or a Leo person. So now you're looking at the energy of Libra. We're looking at a very artistic person. We're looking at balance, because someone came with charms in the arms when it comes to maybe a corporation. So now we're looking at flirtatiousness. Someone came with flirtatiousness, okay? So now what someone was doing is doing blackmail. What they were doing is setting up a Leo person, alright, to be in some unorthodox situations. So when he recovers himself, this person's looking at a lawsuit now. You could be a judge, a designer, or a dancer. Somebody thought they were gracious, alright, and now someone probably understood someone's ideals when it comes to indecisions. Somebody thought someone was kind, a Taurus person, they were peaceful, maker, refined, but no, they were looking for flirtation. Okay, now they're doing blackmail. Maybe someone's blackmailing a Leo person, okay, because, or, yeah, someone's using someone's relationship. And they got secrets on a Leo person. So they won't go. But they've done rituals on this person. So he doesn't have to stay with this person. Whatever evidence this person has, they duplicate. Someone hacked someone's phone, someone's computer. In the 5th house, a Leo. A Taurus did to a Leo person. So Leo doesn't have to stay under any blackmail, even if they got evidence. It's a lie. She doesn't have to stay somewhere we don't want to. We're looking at fun, romance. Taurus done something with a child. You can't trust this Taurus around a child. The 5th house. Looking at someone's love affair in 5th house, a Taurus and a Libra when it comes to balance with a Leo person. There's too many secrets. Someone was using someone's resources. So now we're looking at the energy of success. Someone thought they had success in the 10th house. Somebody was trying to control someone under blackmail when it comes to responsibility in a relationship. Somebody was looking at life or death when it comes to Leo person. He had an issue. Because now you're looking at success. Someone wants to become a person of power and success when it comes to the 10th house. Someone tried to control, innit? And the control is the devil when it comes to the Taurus person. A very vindictive person. So now you're looking at politics, alright? Somebody was thirsty, seeking for money, status, alright? And now you're looking at a very shallow person, a very devious person, and a Taurus person. So now you're looking at someone's fortune. Somebody was doing flirtation. They were using the energy of feminine energy. Alright, a Jezebel to get someone's resources so they can become a person of power and success. Alright, so they was using a partner when it comes to the 8th house. They were lying, stealing, cheating from a Leo person, doing rituals. So when this masculine comes to his own energy, his own thoughts, she's got evidence, and it was a lie on this masculine, so he won't go nowhere about his secrets. That's what she was gathering, so she can use his blackmail, but it's a lie, because she set some things up through that voodoo spell stuff. So now we're looking at someone's personal expansion when it comes to their fortune, Jupiter in a Taurus person, to have and to hold, to control someone's finances. So now you're looking, you've got to be aware of a Taurus person. Many thoughts about this when it comes to Mercury. Someone's talking and it's getting wider, because Jupiter is about expansion, isn't it? So now someone's personal expansion is now in awareness, because now many people are talking about this. So there's many words talking about how somebody was using a Leo person, a Taurus person, okay, because they wanted to get grants. You understand? Because they had grant or granting some form of fortune for personal expansion. Yeah, so now you've got Mercury, maybe a Gemini person. So now you're looking at intimacy, I think, all right? Someone's conning, and now there's people talking about, because now they understand. It could be a journalist, a salesperson. Can I look at someone's intellectual thoughts? Now people are saying, oh, we're very curious, and now it makes sense. Do you understand? I was conned by that person as well. So now everyone's starting to talk about a Taurus person, that they were doing a pyramid scheme when it comes to people on romance. Someone's got a romance pyramid scheme, all right? They use flirtation, they use their power for status, all right? They've been going around blackmailing people to stay in a romance. So now you're looking at being very curious. Maybe a Gemini person is very curious how someone's communicating, because someone thought they were very clever, but now they're acting very nervous. Someone's very nervous because someone's in their north node, all right? Someone has faith in God, okay? So don't worry about it, all right? Because now is the time, okay, to be concerned and be realistic, okay, about moving from your south node to your north node, walking love, talking truth. Because now you're looking at a situation where someone's in their Pisces, someone had a spiritual awakening, a spiritual experience, a Leo person. So now they're touching their psychic knowledge, okay, when it comes to getting to the heart of a matter, getting to the heart of why somebody became powerful with status, a Taurus person. It's do or die when it comes to power and status. Somebody would do anything for power. They're trying to control. So now someone's life was in danger. And now someone has to trust their psychic knowledge when it comes to the Pisces. Someone has to go back into caring for themselves. You could be a content creator, but someone's very dedicated watching you. You could be a director. You could be a healer or a photographer. Someone was taking pictures of someone's love affair to use someone's resources. Because somebody was in a partnership with someone through flirtation because they were looking for power and status. But there was a lack of balance, because somebody has to be aware that someone's trying to gain their power back, because somebody was enjoying the charms of a Leo person when it comes to art and beauty. So now art and beauty is the way to Taurus person to have control for personal expansion, because they're in their Saturn. They look at limitations. They had limited resources. So now you're looking at a two-faced bitch, Genevieve Nadia. You've got to be concerned because someone's not being realistic. Because now you're looking at the creation of cherish when it comes to someone's beliefs. Because the granting of blessings needs to be more realistic. You've got to use your intuition. The creation of the gaining of respect from things. Because now somebody was gaining through flirtation respect from a Leo person because they was enjoying the cost of their blessings. And now it's become a concern. You've got to be concerned because things are being illuminated that the charms of the arms was a piece of fart from this Taurus person because they were misusing and redirecting resources in a different way. Because now someone's looking at someone's value. They're looking at it for good fortune, for personal expansion. And now someone's saying you must wait before you give your power back because someone's using you in your 8th house. There's secrets. You must wait before you do any personal expansion for a Taurus person. They're using flirtation because they're now looking at a black widow. A Leo's life is about a life or death issue of a Leo person. Someone is getting and using someone's power for beauty and success. Now there's many thoughts of people talking about someone's personal expansion. So if they thought it was only between them two, the whole world's talking now. Well, more than what they thought. The truth is that Mercury. So have faith. They're saying Leo must have faith and be realistic because it's saying now is the time to go to your North Node and listen to your intuition, trust your psychic abilities, your knowledge, because someone's looking at re-erection. Someone's getting the heart of the matter when it comes to success, when it comes to Aries, your willpower. Someone's in their willpower. This is the Emperor. So now you look at Aries. Someone was looking at someone's activities and come to someone being very ambitious when it comes to someone's success and a Taurus person. Somebody was very impatient, all right? And now they're going for the pride when it comes to the Fall. Because somebody was exploring to be a leader. So they wanted to be successful, innit? So they wanted to become that person of power and success. So they thought they had the courage to use flirtation. They thought they had the courage to go out there and do a cult, all right? To do voodoo, or to do, when you set people up, all right? And then you start doing blackmail when you plant that foundation, okay? Because when it comes to bullies, women bullies, it comes with some deep kindness, boy. This is why masculines need to go back into their Pisces energy and trust their intuition. Can I look at Pluto? Someone is looking at the energy of transformation. Someone will transform in money, all right, when it comes to an Aries person, okay? So now you're looking at transformations because now you're looking at the 1st house. Aries, yeah, you need to protect yourself. You got to do it on your own. Fire sign's got to do it by himself when it comes to the 10th house to control this Taurus person. They've got to control this Taurus person. He's just got to be aware that this person is talking about this person behind their back. Taurus person thinks they can get away with it, but it seems like this Leo person has gone into the spirituality. He's having an epiphany about Taurus person. So now someone is understanding someone's being conned because this person is a gossiper. Now Taurus person very nervous. Do we care? No. So now you're looking at the flexibilities when it comes to maybe someone trying to communicate. They thought they were clever when it comes to articulate properties. So now you're looking at a situation where someone has to defend themselves. Maybe a Gemini person because someone's in the mood. Someone's in their energy when it comes to the moon. All right? The moon is when someone is in their secret rituals. Someone's in an illusion. Someone's being very delusional. Okay, because now looking at fears of secrets, because there's people talking about a situation when it comes to someone's purpose. Now they understand when someone was around someone every day, a Taurus was around a Leo person watching his activities. So now someone's watching someone's mood and understand. Do you understand someone's habit? Now we understand maybe someone has a habit, all right? And you got to let your feelings tell you how to have faith in your spirituality to experience your ultimate experience, trust in your psychic knowledge of results from your indecisions, or Aquarius is vision. Someone's looking at the vision of Aquarius person. We're looking at what's new and what's about. We're using maybe a very unconventional way because now we're looking at Virgo, the servings of others, the details of a Virgo person, and do what you must do when it comes to analytical work, when it comes to working. Someone was overcritical about someone's work, maybe. You could be a dentist, a doctor, a writer, a policeman. Let's see what's going on. So we're looking at someone's power. Somebody was trying to take someone's power away because somebody came with flirtation. Somebody was a Jezebel. And somebody was looking for direct resources, but through the Lady of the Night. So they can grant good fortune to expand from the personal expansion, Jupiter. Because someone has limitations when it comes to Saturn. All right. Can I look at Satan, Capricorn, the goat? Control, Capricorn in Saturn, in Capricorn. Someone was looking at the lack of responsibilities. They're not responsible. And now we're looking at obstruction. Because someone's very devious, man. We're looking at the devil. We're looking at a very deceptive person when it comes to control. Someone's overly ambitious. They have a lack of discipline. You could be a farmer, an architect, or a banker. Somebody was stealing someone's money and maybe doing money laundering with a Virgo person. But somebody was setting someone up when it comes to finances. You could be into music. So now there seems to be a political debate because somebody wasn't being realistic because they were misusing their power. So now if someone's very rigid because they're very thirsty to seek for money and status. So now someone's very frustrated because they're fearing of being alone. So now they're trying to take control. Maybe they're trying to take control of a Gemini person because maybe Sagittarius, Jupiter in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is exaggerating to a Gemini person. Now Gemini's been outspoken. Maybe this Taurus person is paying the Sagittarius person to be dishonest, exaggerate about someone's communication, something on the computer or phone, text, or face-to-face. Taurus and Sagittarius has been seeking to have control over someone's thoughts. Maybe they're exploring a lawyer or a preacher or philosophy, but somehow Taurus is paying Sagittarius to lie to a Gemini. I think she's taking control of her friends, her partnerships. So this could be family and friends. She's got something on someone, on people. Every time she paid someone, Sagittarius. Every time she does something bad, she records it and she holds it against this Sagittarius. So she can't expand, she can't move to control. So now she's limited. She's limited because of a blackmail from a Taurus person who's taking control because she wants success and power. So now they're talking to a Gemini person. And they're saying, don't worry. Because they're looking at the visions of Aquarius person. Trust in a Leo person when it comes to your indecision. So now you've got Sagittarius in Jupiter. Capricorn is in... They're limited. You know why? Limited control. It's a Taurus controlling through some form of manipulation. She got a secret. She got a secret on a Leo person. Or a Leo's got a secret on this Taurus person. When it comes to a contract. When she's controlling, uniting. It's this Taurus. She's controlling it. She's a catfish. She's acting like she's not involved. She's paying someone, like a Sagittarius, to do something. To limit Leo from uniting. Because someone's controlling a relationship through Sagittarius talking, maybe to Gemini person, gossiping, being malicious. These two are gossiping. So now Gemini is probably saying to Leo, don't worry, or Aquarius saying, don't worry, you can get to your North Node. Just walk in love, talking to... Someone's in their purpose. Aquarius in their purpose. I just saw South Node. Where did I see ya? See ya. Never want to be ya. Someone's leaving someone. See ya. Never want to be ya. Yeah, because Jupiter is about Sagittarius. Expansion. Okay, your birthday could be around December, November. So something could happen around December. Your birthday could be December the 27th. December 27th. I had a dream one time that Addie was in this room, and first it was a passageway, the Emperor, and he kissed someone on the forehead. And then he went to a computer and he was reading his computer. And I had all these dark entities trying to pull me away from him. And I was shouting, December 27th, December 27th is in the ring. Something about a ring. Something about a ring. December 27th. Maybe from the Sagittarius person. To control. Maybe this person was at the computer giving Taurus information from his computer. Because I said December 27th. She could be born in December 27th. Sagittarius and Jupiter. So then there was a concern in it when it comes to Saturn. Saturn, control in Capricorn when it comes to someone's finances. Because someone was looking for a personal expansion. So they created secrets to a Leo person to use his resources. So they were hiding resources. Yeah, they were hiding resources. This Taurus and this Sagittarius person were hiding resources because they were lying. When it comes to the 8th house, Scorpio, they had that desire to lie with a Scorpio person. So now you look at, they would be a chemist person, it could be a detective, all right? When it comes to magic, they were doing magic rituals on this Leo person through this Sagittarius person when it comes to their limitations in it. So now they feel limited. Why? Because Leo's using his intuition, because he understands someone's using voodoo, or ritual cults, or maybe someone's using someone in a different way through flirtation to be Black Widow, a Jezebel, because someone was looking for someone's unalivement, for a Leo person, for his assets. And someone is using someone to make them look like they're innocent, but it's no, Taurus is the controller. It's the Taurus person, and she's using a Sagittarius person. And Sagittarius person ain't getting shit. Not like this one. We might be talking about Miss Robinson, boy. Again. You could talk about Miss Robinson and Miss, what's her name again? Miss Patrick. From California, Tulika Voodoo girl. And she's going to say, stop talking, stop talking, stop talking, stop talking. Don't talk. Shut up, because I've got things on you. Shut the fuck up. And she's like, okay. And then she'd be doing root work on her pick-me. And she probably thought, yeah. Or she wanted some, oh shit. Oh shit. She might have helped her to get rid of her kid. Or they both done something to a child and a Gemini person. She's got something on her about maybe a Gemini person. They're both root working each other to do that blackmail thing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because they're looking at their North Node. They're fucking low down bitches, boy. Because now someone's had epiphany. They got to trust their psychic knowledge because something's resulting into an indecision. Yeah. About you have to get to the heart of the way someone's using someone as a project, or someone projecting themselves onto you. Because now someone has to defend themselves when it comes to their vision. Aquarius person. Because they look at the moon, a Cancer person's chatting, pussy class. There's a fight with Aquarius person when it comes to Leo person. They're lying. They're fighting. They're doing underhand behavior when it comes to like bullying, thieving. They're doing some fuckery and they're acting like, nah, you're right. No, we're cool, man. Safe. But 5 of Swords. Bullying. This Taurus is a bully, man. She's controlling this Sagittarius to lie to this Leo person. And now these conversations, they thought it was just these two had control. It's not. It's out of control now. It's out of control. So now you don't have to worry about your secrets, Leo, because you're using your intuition. You understand that Taurus done voodoo on you with Sagittarius, boy. Sagittarius could be a pastor. She could be into philosophy, or she could be a teacher. But she's doing some root work, boy. Whatever that is. Rooting out someone's soul. With a Taurus person. Yeah, I told you. The divine masculine, a Leo person. Someone's being spiritually guided. You got to use your higher self. Because someone's doing some unorthodox practice when it comes to a high commitment of a Leo person, a Taurus person. So someone's looking within. Yeah, Leo person probably channeling now, being the emperor. Yeah, because there's a secret of a fucking... Someone's in their feelings. Cancer and a Taurus person. They're in their feelings. Oh, shit. They're doing some unorthodox practices on this masculine to get his power, to use his energy. And they're using other people's resources in this institution or religious group. But they're paying someone for some unorthodox practices on this Leo person. So whatever blackmail they have, this Taurus, she doesn't have no control. She doesn't have no control anymore. because everyone's understanding why someone, their mind is expanding. Yeah, it's expanding. Maybe this person, Sagittarius, might talk, be more honest, because she's going to have to look for a lawyer. Because now this journalist talking about this Sagittarius person, how she was exploring and how she was stuck with a Taurus person, because a Taurus person was blackmailing maybe a Sagittarius person to exaggerate and be irresponsible around someone's computer, maybe. Yeah, to control a Leo person's resources. Sagittarius, you could be born December 27, maybe. I heard that in my dream. Sagittarius person. She could have a hair in a ponytail, maybe. They might have an office. They might have a computer near, like you got that side, computer. Then you got a lift on that side, maybe. And cherish, because he kissed that person on the forehead. So they could be a partnership. But it's a Taurus person's doing something, man. I keep seeing that. I don't know this Genevieve from nowhere, boy. Even last night, I saw Addy last night. He keeps telling me about this fucking... I swear, it feels like the skeleton key, man. When you put your name and you put the circle around and you try and keep someone. Yeah, control. She went in with kindness. She's a bully. And she's trying to act like a victim in a china shop. She's running out like a victim. Because she went in with kindness to hide her bully tactics. Yeah, because now you're looking at the Emperor and the Empress when it comes to relationship. The Empress is not someone that's a lady of leisure. No, Leo's happy exposing a Taurus person. Because now you're looking at Taurus, Libra, Empress, being spiritually guided, but somebody was lying. Taurus person was lying. When it comes to unity, when it comes to the Empress, she was controlling someone's assets. So now you're looking at Taurus person, looking at the values of a Taurus person when it comes to their beliefs. They were being pushy, over demanding, bully people, Taurus and a Sagittarius and Jupiter. You could have a Taurus planetary 10th house, Capricorn. She could be a Taurus Capricorn, you know. That's why she can't fucking help herself. She's so fucking devious. She could be first house Aries. She likes that control to try and be a leader, innit? She tried to be this leader. She was leading to control someone. Yeah. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. She was looking at prosperities for like money. So she gave an offer to a Sagittarius person. So she's been paying Sagittarius person. Yeah, she's been paying a Sagittarius person to exaggerate about a contract and about resources when it comes to maybe someone's prosperity. Now someone's confused about trying to control someone's money, because now you're looking at an investment. She promised maybe Sagittarius person a job rise, promotion, but it was a lie. When it comes to the 10th house, you're trying to control Sagittarius person. Now Sagittarius feels backstabbed, or a Gemini person feels backstabbed maybe by a Sagittarius person, but he's got to come to peace with it. Because he's saying into me, I think Sagittarius is backstabbing me over and over and over and over and over and over again. So now Gemini's seeing an horizon. Alright, or maybe Leo person in their thoughts is going to see a new horizon when it comes to limitations, because a Taurus person was playing Sagittarius person. She was going to put the blame on Sagittarius for someone's death. Because she was Sagittarius. She's fucking gullible, man. Yeah, they're looking at some business decision. They were talking about a business decision. They were looking at someone's articulate property and resources. You could be a journalist, okay, or you could be a salesperson or a teacher. You're looking at maybe someone's communication with a Taurus and Sagittarius person. Maybe a Gemini person is very curious, or maybe a Leo person is curious when it comes to their friendship contracts. Because now you're looking at social, isn't it? Everyone's talking about it now. Yeah. Because now you're looking at change management, maybe, or you're understanding that a Sagittarius has been very cunning, very gossipy, and now she's got high tensions now, because they're in that energy of seeking. They were trying to seek limitations for a Leo person because they were taking his resources. So she went directly. She went directly to control. Sagittarius did, to control this Leo person. So then she went to exaggerate, and she was very irresponsible and tactless to maybe a Leo and Gemini person. So now you could be exploring a lawyer, because now you're looking at a priest or philosophy and a Cancer person. So now you're looking at Cancer moon. Someone's in their feelings, because now they went to Cancer and they started doing secret conversations, secret meetings, and they were talking about rituals. Because now you're looking at a cult group, a secret cult group that was seeking power. Because now you're looking at a Leo person when it comes to life and death issue. Somebody wanted someone's resources through sex activity, a Taurus person. So now they were looking at shared assets and finances. Or maybe they paid a fucking Sagittarius person as well. Maybe all the fucking bitches that fucking Leo fucks is all from fucking Genevieve, boy. Maybe they all fucking paid these bitches to say, listen, I've got things on you. Go and fuck that man and give me some of his money. That's the man I'm with. Duh! Yo, you gotta listen to your intuition, man. Sagittarius, you are a dirty bitch. She's very imbalanced, man. There's a concern about someone not being patient. Sagittarius, man. Now they're irritated. They're very frustrated about maybe possible money coming through when it comes to, maybe it's gone to political. Yeah, maybe someone wanted a ring, was looking for a ring. So they were talking to tell maybe Sagittarius person to convince a Leo to give her a ring or something. Pussy clot. It ended anyway. Ruin. They were looking for a financial ruin. They're going for a financial ruin. But they were going for you lot are wicked, man. To the Emperor. Now they're stuck. They don't know what to do. They're stuck. I just heard they left their conscience. They have no conscience. I just heard they don't have no conscience. They don't have no conscience. They don't have no control. They have no control, no self-discipline, no self-control. Yeah, when it comes to maybe initiation to set up the tone of their own seasons, to reasons to marinate their seeds in it, so they can start, eat 2 fruitful times, but they can't do it by themselves, so they've done a setup. Now someone feels as if they're under a blackmail because somebody paid a Sagittarius person, so a Sagittarius person won't come out of a situation because they convinced a Gemini and a Leo person. So now maybe she paid the Sagittarius, man. And guess what she did? She backstabbed the Sagittarius person. Yeah, because now they're thinking Libra. Now they're in the Libra energy when it comes to maybe Saturn and Libra. Someone tried to control a friend. Because Capricorn in Libra is controlling your friends, isn't it? For a contract. Because someone had one foot in, one foot out. Gemini, Libra, masculine, thinking over that maybe he needs to come to peace. He's concerned. He needs to be realistic because there seems to be an issue when it comes to life or death with his commitment with a Taurus and Leo person. In the 8th house, there's too much secrets. There's a ritual, secret ritual. Someone's in some unorthodox practices, or maybe someone's trying to swap roles by making someone feel weak and vulnerable so they won't feel like, you know, I'm more powerful than you, that sort of thing. What a bitch. What a low down dirty bitch. Leo, King of Wands. And I'm just about to say, anyhow, this is my spiritual husband. I'm going to rip out Genevieve today, you see. Behave yourself here, because there's no point. Because all your soul's going to do is fucking see him and say, oh, I miss you too. No, we don't. He was rude for 13 years. He was fucking doing Nadia. No, we don't want to say we miss you. Okay? We want to be on our ego. Indecisions. Lying. He lied to an air sign person. Should I lie? Are you looking at maybe 7, 8, 9? Someone's worried now. Yeah, man. Taurus worried now. Or maybe this fucking King of Wands. Because he's got a life or death issue. It's because someone is trying to get his resources to use his power. 8th house is all about using other people's resources. And this institution or this Taurus person is using this masculine for his resources. A King of Wands. A Taurus Libra person. So now you're looking at maybe an air sign person when it comes to relationships. Aquarius person when it comes to the Empress. Libra, Empress is really who? Me. But Taurus went to pay a Sagittarius to chat shit. And had it in their head. Serves you right. 2 in our people business. 2 in our people business. So all that blackmail and all that's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's stopped. Stopped. They're not friends. So it's not going to work. This plan and plot's not going to work. Because now he was on his face. He's on his back. Now he's sitting on his chair. He's got his power back. Maybe someone's turning their back on a Taurus person. Maybe they were engaged. Yeah, he was juggling the Empress, little pum-pum. Someone tried to control someone's finances through relationship, through flirtation. So maybe someone went into flirtatious because they're very imbalanced. Now you're looking at a situation when it comes to uniting. Maybe the divine masculine wants to meet up now with the divine feminine to bring balance to the yin and the yang. Then you've got the divine masculine, divine feminine. All right? Because now you've got to use your higher self. Somebody was looking at someone's belief system and is very unorthodox when it comes to being artistic. Someone wants to be more balanced maybe because we have an upright 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles like yin yang, up down, that balance. But someone was juggling someone's resources. Somebody was wiring. That's why someone's going to go to court. Because a Taurus person was wiring money. She was working with a team of people. And they were wiring money to become that personal power and status behind this masculine's back. Can you see the wire on the masculine's back? Because it was a secret ritual on this masculine to take control of him. You understand? So now we're looking at a voodoo gal in Genevieve Nadia. So now you're looking at Genevieve Nadia, Taurus or a Capricorn person when it comes to success and power. Coming to an end. Death. That's what she wanted. That's what she wanted. She's a walking curse. Now Gemini or this masculine King of Wands, he's got to come to peace with it from his mind. Maybe he thought that was his friend, or he could have been engaged with this person, or he was blackmailed into a fucking relationship. She's evil. She was working with people to wire. She was hoovering the resources. Look at that money going that way. She was wiring money out of this institution and this Leo's back. So she thinks this Leo's a piggy bank. Because look at that, the back of him, because he's the connection between heaven and earth, a very good visionary person, a leader. Can you see the back? She looks at this man like a fucking money bank, man. Yeah, look. And she's looking to end him. She wants to end him for creative ideas, creative endeavors. She wants his money for creative endeavors. So now someone's looking at a situation when it comes to maybe a message of concern, when it comes to someone's success. Yeah, so they're trying to control. So now you're looking at people are talking that has a Sagittarius person was controlled by maybe Sagittarius person. Yeah, women tell you. Sagittarius, man. They went in impulsively on a pathway. They saw these love messages from an air sign person, and now someone's talking, how someone cons someone when it comes to maybe a Taurus or Capricorn person being very promiscuous, a high class prostitute, looking for money, status, power. So this person was given this Taurus working with this through sex, isn't it? And that's how she got control of this masculine. She acted like she was divine feminine, but she wasn't. She was a paying Sagittarius person. And they started having this conversation, meetings, innit, with a Cancer person. So they've always had one foot in and one foot out. So now this King of Wands is thinking he's going to put his back to this. And maybe this Taurus is following this person, trying to control, because she still wants to try and control the situation. When you look at the Emperor, he wants to balance maybe his passion. He's working, or maybe he's playing energy, or maybe working and fucking Genevieve Nadia. That's how they got involved. Open relationship, innit? Yeah, at work. So now they're talking at work. They're talking at work, boy. Yeah, that's how people can't see. They can see, man. From when 50 Cent can tell me as well in my dream that Addie ain't getting no motherfucking jobs, boy. None. Because of her. Because of her. It's your association, man. So someone's at work. Somebody was thinking about how to work because I had the tools and many information to control someone's thoughts, and a Gemini person when it comes to someone's love situation, or when it comes to someone talking because I already gave Sagittarius money, or maybe a Gemini money, and a Gemini feels backstabbed from a Sagittarius person. Now maybe Gemini is running passionately to be Leo about his wealth, 8, 9, 10. His wealth went to Taurus. And now they're looking at new information because they're thinking about this information because someone's stalking, spying, a Sagittarius. He's got a homegrown someone in his energy that no matter where Taurus goes, Sagittarius pulls him back to Taurus. It's Sagittarius and a Gemini person. Somehow Gemini's in this when it comes to communication with a Sagittarius person. So now someone's learning. Yeah, someone's learning, man. There were some dark times with a Taurus, a Capricorn person. They like to sink people's ships, innit, with their lips. And they like to run behind ships. Yeah, because now you're looking at North Node. The purpose for Aquarius person is God's Two of Cups. So now you're looking at the North Node. That's your purpose. When you align all your psychological planets within yourself, when you walk in love, talking truth, you find your purpose. Maybe this King of Wands feels like this purpose is to be with a Queen, to be with Aquarius person, is in the Two of Cups. Aquarius, Libra. Maybe someone wants to work towards the Two of Cups, but they're thinking at work, while they're at work, they're going over, being backstabbed maybe. When it comes to Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is all about Virgo. Maybe Gemini talking to his Virgo person and saying, yo, chat to this Sagittarius, my brethren. Because you're taking this two something to do with a Virgo and a Gemini at work. Maybe he's working on maybe a letter, but they was working on someone's work. They were duplicating someone's work because of a Sagittarius person going to a Virgo person, and they got money behind this King of Wands because they got all the money behind the King of Wands' back. Now King of Wands is thinking about being spiritually guided, because under it is the 8th house, isn't it? He's understanding there's a secret, and there's a death warrant on his head from a Taurus person, but she's using someone else as a scapegoat, Sagittarius, to do her dirty work. Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini, and maybe a family. Maybe she's blackmailing the family, or maybe this family knows, but it can't do nothing because she's got blackmail. I saw something in my dream where I saw these two clitoris running together, and I saw this pathway. It could be a teacher, you know, Sagittarius, or a judge, or a priest, because I looked at them, and then I wrote it down more, but I just remember looking. I said, right, I'm telling the judge. And this is why I know she's got something on someone. She set someone up, maybe to do, I don't know, same sex or something. And she put a plot. She said, right, I got these pictures. If you say, I'm going to blah, blah, blah. But it's a lie. She set them up because she was doing some kind of like voodoo, that lusty thing, to have control over someone being lusty, innit? Because she was paying someone, Sagittarius and a Virgo person. And maybe Gemini's talking to the Virgo person, maybe investigating about a backstab. Yeah, she made it. She's evil, man. She's Capricorn, isn't it? The devil. She did something for this masculine to maybe feel ashamed. Something to do with sex. Something to do with sex, man. Maybe he's trying to control, not giving this girl no pum pum. No. What I say? I'm telling you. She did sign to Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, Cancer, all in something, because she's controlling, because she did something so they can't leave. And it's not just voodoo, it's something tangible, like a blackmail, like I took a picture of you in a compromising position, and if you open your mouth, I'm going to talk, innit? So do as I say, Sagittarius. Keep working with maybe this Virgo or maybe a Gemini person. But no, maybe this King of Wands is working on maybe at work, working on a 2 of Cups. Yeah, because someone's jealous. Someone's jealous of maybe someone's spiritual gift. Yeah, because look at his dream. Someone's looking within like resources. Yeah, because they tried to steal his resources. They were spying, they were looking. They were remote viewing as well. That's probably why I see this masculine in my dreams. So now you look at spirituality. Now you look at maybe your ultimate experience. Write your dream down, collective. Trust your psychic knowledge. It will result from your indecisions about the heart of the matter. Is do or die when it comes to power. In the 1st house, it was do or die for this masculine. I saw it. It's do or die. He has to fight. He has to fight that demon, man. And air sign masculine, he has to move away from a Cancer person, a Leo person. Yeah, King of Swords. He's looking at maybe victory, going into the Chariot and having a talk to a Cancer person. So if he's in his conviction with a Leo person, in this car or on movements talking about a Cancer person, maybe they went around, got evidence because someone's sneaking. Maybe they saw someone sneaking someone's car, a Leo person's car maybe, and there was a fight. I saw something like that as well. I saw a situation where I saw Adiwali getting beaten up, and the man said it's either your face or the gym. Maybe he had to do that Triple A sports under duress as of beat him up because she done something, a blackmail. She doesn't want someone to talk. She's fucking evil, man. She's fucking evil. And then when they do the robbing, she gets the money. Maybe a Virgo did it. Maybe a Virgo did it. And they're talking about it at work. Someone's thinking about the tour cup. Yeah, at work. They're trying to block the Empress through sex with a Leo person to bound into the devil because a Taurus person is paying Sagittarius. Because Sagittarius is not telling the truth to a Gemini person because a Virgo person got money. So because they got money, they're stuck. Because they wanted to block. They were both all working. Could be 5 people working behind this King Wands to create confusion, to make him feel like he was delusional when it comes to dreams and stuff. So now someone's looking at their team when it comes to the quality of someone's skills. It was promiscuity with an earth sign person, this letter, saying about studying, about leadership. They said, no, she's too fucky. Genevieve Nigel, she's a fucking whore, man. She's a fucking big pussy whore. She's duplicating someone's messages while she's fucking this man behind his back. That's how she's wired. She's wiring money. She's wiring money from this person through sex. And she's using it for work, for personal expansion. But she's paying Sagittarius person. Maybe that's how she got this ring from a Leo person. Because Sagittarius person is taking someone's letters and redoing it. And then giving it to a Leo person about the 2 of Cups. So there could be a situation where Sagittarius has access to this King of Wands' computer. And when I give emails, she's changing it because Genevieve is paying her. This Queen of Pentacles, she's paying someone. She's paying someone. Definitely Sagittarius. She's paying this Sagittarius. And Sagittarius can't get out of it because she paid a Virgo. A Virgo got money from it. And now Gemini's probably talking about it. Or Gemini's stuck in it. Because they're probably saying if you say something, I'm going to backstab you 2 of Cups. Yeah, the lady. That's why I probably heard in my dream. When I said to Adiwali, because of you, Genevieve wants me dead. Can we go, man? You can't have no blackmail on me. You mad? I don't care, boy. Say whatever you want. I don't care if it's embarrassing. Save my life. Yo, I'm that person, I'm snitching. You do anything bad around me, and you tell me not to say nothing. I'm the first to snitch, my friend. So I advise you don't do nothing bad about me, around me. Because if anything goes wrong, I'm snitching. Even if I'm involved, I'm still snitching. But it'd be like, but you're involved, I'm still snitching. But I got this on you, I'm still snitching. I don't give a shit. That's my attitude all the time, boy. Blackmail? What? That means you got something worse on me, bro. No, blackmail can't work for me. No way. Because how did you get that evidence in the first place? How did you get that in the first? Exactly. Set me up in it. Exactly. No shame, baby. No shame. Letters. They tried to block it because Aries person was looking at these letters and they were looking for the possibilities of prosperity when it comes to maybe a real estate. So they've been very creative, innit? By duplicating letters. And now someone feels naive, Sagittarius. You're too blood clot naive. Next time, leave people business alone and mind your own. So now Aries is very active, or someone's saying into me, I am active, because now someone was exploring someone's letters to lead someone's thought to a different direction, because they were exploring for money matters when it comes to status and power. Yeah, they tried big changes though. Big changes. Aries saw big changes. No, Taurus, you're on your fucking big change, man. You're on your karmic cycle. Karma's here. Because they were looking for Jupiter in Sagittarius. They found that person expansion. So that person that extended it, the one to help it move, was Sagittarius. She helped the process to bring about this horizon. So they saw a fortune and they thought their luck was up. So they're very optimistic and very confident about this secret. They were working with a Virgo and maybe Gemini talking, and now they got the money. They're fucked. Virgo and Mercury. A Virgo and Mercury. They spoke to a Virgo person. Or it could be the King of Wands, August 22nd to September 22nd, Mercury and Virgo. That's the cup of a Leo person, August 22nd. To July. Oh my goodness. I wonder what time he was born. Because don't Leo stop at 21st of August? Sounds like Virgo though. Virgo done something with such a Sagittarius person to backstab a Leo person at work. Yeah, he saw money matters. Look, all this money over there, they got it from this Leo person because this Taurus person was taking this money from a King of Wands and paying Sagittarius to backstab to get work. Because I'm working on someone's computer, duplicating someone's work. Yeah, about the Two of Cups. They were making money from, yeah, real estate. Blood clot, let me tell you. Now it's a burden for fucking Sagittarius. Yeah, because under judgment says you're right. With a night, they went in with promiscuity. With a Cancer person. It was about a house. They were trying to get this real estate. And I think they're doing some kind of like pyramid scheme behind this Leo King of Wands. And because it's in his name, maybe he feels stuck in a situation. Because now it looks like he's involved. Virgo again. There we go. And Aries about some house. When it comes to partnership. When it comes to Aquarius in the 7th house. To unify with Aquarius because you're too psychic, intuitive. So now maybe someone to come towards Aquarius person. Very artistic person on the 11th house. Know thyself. So they look at the hopes and wishes for human sake to bring balance to a partnership because someone's under judgment. Aquarius again. She's evil, man. And a Cancer. So he was in partnership with a Cancer a Leo person, all right? Or he was in partnership with a Taurus, and the Taurus was in a partnership with a Cancer secretly, but was with a Leo because they were looking for power. So now they got results from a Leo person, but somebody was seeking oneness in it, because someone's know thyself. So someone went in and had epiphany, but they tried to hide their involvements because this Scorpio could be into philosophy, philanthropy. They saw this King of Wands as a philanthropy. And so they used, okay, so they used the description of an air sign and women he likes for a Taurus person to act like that. And when she got the foundation, that's when the fucking mask fell off. They studied this masculine, his likes, his needs, his wants, his likes, his all of that. When it comes to seeking to be at one in partnership with this masculine, to be involved, but it was a hidden secret. There's a hidden secret. So someone had epiphany. You could be a director, a photographer, a poet, because now you're looking at the 6th house. At work, again, with a Virgo. Now Virgo is on anxiety because now he feels trouble. He feels troubled now because someone got the tools and shoveled his pussy claw out. He could be into like agriculture. He could have an agency. He could have a farmyard. But they're fighting over a house that don't belong to these pussios. It belongs to a King of Wands. A real estate or something. Because now you're looking at the self, not anxiety. Because of their actions with an Aries person. Because now someone's confronting, they got the courage and the ability to confront maybe a masculine Aries, or a masculine has the courage and the ability to confront who? A pussy clots fucking Sagittarius. Because Sagittarius had the fucking insight and understanding, the wisdom, when it comes to resulting from some understanding, but she didn't. She sacrificed instead and bring confusion regarding the sacrifice to a King of Wands. So now she lied about information to explain to a Gemini person because she tried to control through her fluctuations. So now she's up and down in results, up and down in her thoughts, because she's talking to a Gemini person and she's exaggerating, being irresponsible, because she's trying to control how he thinks. But he's very articulate. And now there's gossip. They're trying to control. Gossip, innit? They're trying to control the talk. Why? Capricorn again. Why? Because she was dedicated. She was controlled to focus on this impulse. She was imposed. She was imposed. She was controlled by a Capricorn, Taurus person. So now Taurus was looking for this money patiently. And she was saying, what do you do? What do you want? And get what you need. And she got it, Taurus. And now Gemini is seeing this idea of this short-term thinking, because they was looking at trips and knowledge. And now someone's probably on the phone doing straight talking. Somebody was probably hacking. Sagittarius or Virgo was hacking the King of Wands for ideas, hacking his phone, his computer. And Sagittarius was able to rewrite some of the words because Taurus told her to do it, because she didn't want no one to see that her hands were dirty, so her hands will always be clean, innit? So she can stay as this divine feminine little pom-pom. So now we're looking at this idea. It came from short-term fucking thinking. And now you're looking as if it or they came from or they. Now they're going for a lawsuit now. And they want to do it in a big way. As if it or they came from or there is. Philosophies and laws involved. Sagittarius again. The law is involved, boy. Under judgment. She got involved. She got the law involved. Maybe she got a corrupted fucking lawyer as well. And they lied to the law when it comes to the 5th house. Leo person. Oh my goodness. Sagittarius is lying to Leo about a love affair, about a child. Happened at home with a Cancer person. With a Cancer person. And then now you got Aquarius and Uranus, so everything. Someone stirred up a situation by using their own intuition, and they open up a new world of ideas. So they look at inventions. There's Uranus and Aquarius back there again. They're under judgment. Someone's under judgment for what they did. Yeah, it's the truth. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is the truth. Now there's a burden, Sagittarius, because on her pathway she was getting paid by Queen of Pentacles. She didn't want no one to see because she's not intuitive, upside down, with a Virgo person. Genevieve Nadia, you're under fucking judgment. Genevieve Nadia, you are under some serious motherfucking shit, boy. They're saying she's a burden on this pathway, looking at this Queen of Pentacles. Because upside down, she's not intuitive. She doesn't have a soul. It's upside down. She's under judgment. Because now someone's being blunt, maybe a Gemini person to a Leo person, about higher priestess. Someone needs to defend, or he defend this Taurus person when it comes to unrequited love. And he's saying you should never have done that. You need to end it. Someone on the internet talking about your money situation when it comes to wish fulfillment. So Leo person probably looking at new love, but it's being controlled because they want him to feel unfulfilled. Because a Taurus person and a Queen of Wands was spying when it comes to spirituality. Want to sacrifice the Emperor with a Cancer person. Shut in their feelings about this family. This family had a secret, you know. Yeah, this family's been controlled because of this Queen of Wands spying. So now this family has a massive family secret. Comes to a Cancer person. It was all false. Maybe they had information, wrong information about this Queen of Cups, because now you got imbalance, injustice. But they lied. Maybe must have thought, yeah, we got whatever on there. It was a lie. Or maybe someone done a police report or something on this Queen of Cups to convince someone not to go towards her. It was a lie. It was false documents. Yeah. Injustice. There was false documents. They wanted this person not to be seen, a Queen of Swords. So they bring indecisions, a King of Cups. Could be a friend or a family. Now he's in regret. He's up at night. He can't move. Yeah, because he's looking at his money. tied up with a Taurus person, the devil. And now they're fighting because they're looking at Aquarius person because they made into this car maybe. I saw it. They done something to this Leo, man. When he gets robbed at night, stuff like that. It's this fucking Taurus person, man. She's a fucking demon. Or she gets people to beat her up. I don't know what she does over there. But she does some form of victim shit to stay around this family. She's using this family, you know. She's blackmailing this family. Yeah, she's got something on this family, their secrets or something like that. This family secrets. And that's how she's controlling maybe this King of Cups. Yeah, because something to do with money. Because they're lying. They're lying about some car. They're lying about what they did to a car, to a Leo person. They think Leo can't see, but he's been guided by God. Now you're looking at the King of Swords. Looking at maybe manipulation. Or looking at manifesting new creative ideas. He's following his intuition. He's relying on it. Maybe think about Aquarius person. When it comes to maybe messages, walking away. They're taking that leap of faith. And you got the King of Pentacles. Looking at this insight. You lot are malicious to each other, man. Too malicious. Fighting over projects with a Leo person. And are they heartbroken that someone's independent? An air sign person. And someone's heartbroken that they're gonna be not in this group no more. So they feel this loss. But now someone's looking at new love from the intuition. Remember, walking love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.